in school because I like to ask too many questions about them. It's like, it's never clear cut to me. It's all gray.
The arch conservatives must have hated you. Your
They
teacher...
did. They marked me down as receiving lower grades than I should have for my greatness.
Grimith, what name are you? What's it to you? We just need to know your name for the register. Why do you need to keep a register? To know attendance?
Douchebag, you already have it on the fucking attendance chart. You need to fucking query me. You guys gotta log all this shit. You're the fucking teacher. I'm the student. You should already know.
When I am in a quiet place, I get the urge to scream.
So you would have casual sex then?
Oh God, yes.
Have you told Mrs. Griff that?
Mrs. Griff, I like to have casual sex. What do you think about this issue? She... The look on her face is just like, why are you telling me this?
Well, you love being brutally honest with everyone. And
Okay.
you speak your mind whenever things come to it.
Could you repeat that, please? Whatever you just said. I couldn't hear you because of Grimith.
All I said was, what do you mean you like to have casual sex? What do I think about this?
Yes. Bizarre. The question is, because you're not seeing it, the question is, it's a questionnaire of true or false questions. It's like, I would have casual sex, true or false. I labelled that as true. What are your thoughts on this issue?
You can have as much casual sex as you want. That's fine. You'll just be banned from having sex with me while you're doing it.
That reasoning sounds like you were in extremely perilous waters, Griffin.
Pardon? No, Grimith's just mocking me some more. So, it could be true. I'd just be probably eviscerated for it, but I'll go put down as false. It's just been sort of pushed into false. It's okay to tell a white lie if it is guaranteed to bring great personal gain. Oh, fuck. That's a tough one. Does my personal greed overrule my ethics? Like, you know, oh... No, I'd go false, because I'd feel too guilty if I had far too much personal wealth. If I did something that would just be that ruthless, I would have to say false. It's not worth it.
That's very ethical of you, pussy.
Ah, fuck you.
Are you propositioning me? I'm not interested in having casual sex with you.
Oh, do you only want to have relationship sex with me?
Sex, yes. It has to mean something.
It is often pointless to try to discuss problems with other people. False. Very false. So, God damn it, Grimmith.
Laugh it up, Chuckles. Laugh it up.
Coochie coochie coo.
See, what was it you called me a few days ago? Love baby? Your love baby?
Yes, you're my love baby, Grimmith. And now it's been caught on recording, so I'm still fucked anyway. You said that you would blackmail me with it. I'm blackmailing myself, so... Next.
Next in... I don't even know how to respond to that.
Let your emotions take over, Grimmith. Let your emotions take pride. I was going to say priority, but I just figured pride would sound better. I am easily embarrassed. True. Children should be seen and not heard. Ooh, oh, that sounds ruthless. And I have to say, I've already made like several comments about my neighbours' children, which are really loud and screaming and annoying. I don't know how to answer that one. I don't like children.
Oh, bro.
Well, the thing is, my next door neighbour has children that regularly fall over and kill themselves. Well, not kill themselves, but like stab themselves and break legs.
That would be a condition there.
Suicidal children next door.
So, these parents constantly have children that wish to kill themselves. Only common denominator in all their dysfunctional child having is them. Maybe something's the problem with them.
No. But children should be seen and not heard. I'm gonna go with false because children are just loud in general, so it's, you know, if you stop them being loud, you're stopping them from being children. I find it difficult...
Maybe that's the point. Fuck the children.
I find it difficult to break the ice in conversations with people I barely know. False. My parents were strict disciplinarians. Nope. You can usually judge a person by first impressions. No, but it does have a big impact.
I don't know. I think you can judge a person just fine. Now, whether your judgment is accurate, you can still judge them, though.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I like that. That's actually, yeah. You're reading the questions far better than me.
This is the reason why I failed a test.
It's like, you know, it's like, this true or false is not accurate enough. The question must be better. Such as phrasing like this.
See, it's not my fault. It's the teacher's fault for designing the shitty-ass question. Go ahead and mark me for a lower score. I know I'm right.
Fair enough. So if a question asked you, like in an exam, if like the last question in the paper was to drop your pencils, put down the sheet, get up and walk out of the room, would you do it or would you go, why? In the last question in your exam, that's what it was.
Say, if that's not a question so much as a statement, but it was like part of the test, then yeah, I would just leave my paper there, fuck it.
Kudos.
Unless, you mean, if the professor's gonna put it, I would just like tell like the principal or the professor, or, like the dean or whatever, well, hey, it's on the fucking paper.
Well, it was a psychology test, and this is one that regularly gets around universities. Was the psychology test? On the first part of it was, please read all questions accurately before answering, and you go through it, and you know the questions are such as draw a straight line, make a triangle, where are the points in this triangle, things like that. Very regular psychology questions, things just to test your mind, like what do you see in this image. And the last question is, it's phrased like, close the sheet, you know, make sure you write your name on the sheet, put it on the table, put a pencil on the table, get up and walk out of the room. And whoever done it, I think it was like one person done it, and they passed. They were the only person to pass. So that's you know, so it shows that the actual person was you, Grimith. Now we know the person.
If it's your fucking test, and it's written on the test, then you should try to follow the instructions of the test, if you would like to make a reasonable score on the test.
Good point. But the thing is, I think I would fail it purely because I'd be sitting there going, but what if it's a joke? You know, that's the difference between me and you. I knew
then
I
you
would
just show yourself to your teacher that you're incapable of taking a joke, but it's better to be safe than it is to fucking fail the damn thing.
Touché. Now to move on. This is too deep in psychological. We're psychological? Yes, psychological. English good.
So one way of getting people to treat you fairly
is to take an aggressive stance and make them win you over. True. Very true. Because for my personal statement, it took me to make an aggressive approach for things to get done. So, true. You know, you can take the passive wussy approach, which I have done, and get walked all over, or you can take the aggressive stance where things get done. So, I agree with that. Log in to save my game. We're going to continue without saving. Welcome to Birth and Infancy. I must be the author of my own salvation. Laurie H. Huster from Invictus. Fair enough.
Now, there are various events you should probably start. You can start wherever you want. I end up starting at the bottom because I like that. And each card represents a different thing you can encounter over the course of the game. Those bars up there you saw at the top, like on the top left, there was like a status bar, which would like tell you your various statistics in the game. And the hourglass tells you your age. As you move further on in the game, you will there will be like more white bars there on the sides.
Alright, okay. Interesting.
And you activate them obviously by clicking on them.
Well, so I assume at the top here is my youngest, and at the bottom is my oldest moves.
See, I don't know. That could be it, yeah, since it's right next to there. In the DOS version that I played, it was the bottom, but certainly you're free to start wherever you want. I think you can click on anything, so you just go from wherever you please.
Okay, let's see. We got a choice of... Oh, this is... Actually, give me a second. What's this at the bottom? Family. Right, okay. We'll start from the top. Okay, we got social, emotional, intellectual. So shall we be smart? Shall we let our emotions take over, or shall we let society take us over? I'm going to go with emotional. It's not for the middle, but I think emotions play a prime aspect if you're that young. It's probably one of the big things that happens when you're young, is how you feel at things. So, emotional. So we'll go for emotional. You don't have very many skills yet. As a matter of fact, life is pretty boring. Well, I'm stupid at that age, apparently. I picked emotional. Select a mood. Restless, irritable. Oh, hello, kitten. How are you, kitten? Do you want in on the recording? It seems everyone wants in on the recording. Yep, you're going to break things, aren't you? Yep, you're breaking things. Okay. You're crazy looking. Yep. Restless and irritable, or quiet. I think there's many things that have been described. Quiet is not one of them. So I'd go restless and irritable. Select an action. Sleep, look around, cry. Sleep. Do you think that seems like an accurate representation?
I don't think you can be restless or irritable and sleep. That doesn't work.
It's like, you fail. I apologize already for the recording if you hear a kitten going nuts. Just going to explain it now. We had an accident with one of our cats, and we decided for the kitten, which is quite young, we're trying to turn her into an indoor cat. It just makes more sense. So she's going through her very painful teething episodes where she can't get out the window. Also the fact that earlier today she broke something by trying to get out the window. So I apologize now if you hear any meowing. That's the reason, is for a distressed kitten, because she can't get outside. She's well fed, she's well watered, she's got her litter tray, she has her toys, she is very well loved. Well-timed meow. And she's bitten my hand already, so if you feel that she needs to, she already has. Anyway, moving on, and we will continue this. And don't worry, I'm stroking her all through this. Stroking the kitten. Bad-minded people. Bad. Anyway, Grimith, shall we move on?
Yeah.
Lady thinks so too. That's the name of the kitten. Okay, so I'll cry and I'll be restless and irritable. I can understand how new and confusing all of this must seem to you. 9 months of rest and relaxation, followed by all of that commotion, and now this. You can't see much, and you have no control over your body. Your crying makes something happen. You are lifted and rocked. I'm gonna calm down because, you know, something's happened. Pretty awesome. I got a result for being aggressive. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna calm down, relax, and enjoy the smother. The gentle rocking reminds you of the good old days. Maybe this won't be so bad after all. Adaptation to change is a sign of healthy development. Keep this in mind for later.
Yay.
I did good! Yay! Gold star for me! Okay. Intellectual or social? Or shall we move down a notch? That's actually quite interesting. Lady, please be quiet. I'm trying to record. Oh, whoa! What are you doing? Oh... I'm going to pause the recording 1 second, and I'm going to... No, it doesn't matter if I pause the recording, she's going to meow at the door anyway. So we're going to try and resume on. I apologise once more for the meows that you will hear. Okay, so intellectual or social? I'm going to let you choose this one, Grimith. I chose the first one.
Intellectual.
Intellectual, okay, intellectual it is. Lying on your stomach on the crib, you notice an interesting object an arm's distance away. It has a round shape at the top and a ring on the bottom. Select a mood: anger, frustration, determination, or neutral. No determination! I want to know what that item is. I want to know what it is. I want to find it and I want to grab it. Select an option: grasp for object, cry, or ignore object. No, I want to grab the object, I want to be determined, and I want to get it. You have the fighting spirit of your Aunt Martha. You sneak and crawl on your belly like a kitten trying to catch an unsuspecting mouse. Aptly named kitten. You reach your destination, grasp the rattle confidently, and drool on it in victory. Intellectual sphere shows a marked increase. Oh, go us, Grimith, high five!